First Commonwealth Bank. Good morning to you. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160 at 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. That fellow right over there is Dave Janusek as he visits on behalf of Blairsville Borough. Always something interesting going on in Blairsville Borough, and Dave is here to tell us about that.
Absolutely, and appreciate the time you guys give us out here. Usually I'm joined by our illustrious borough manager, Mike Baker, but he's on vacation this week. So for our Scandinavian friends, we're going mano y mano today for Scandinavian-speaking friends. So mano y mano today here with Todd. I appreciate having us on. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on and some other things I want to talk about. So a lot going on as the weather changes in Blairsville. I think last month we were here, it was spring. Mm-hmm. This month it's winter again. So you never know. We may be back in the spring of next month. So this Saturday.
Hang on a second, Dave. Hang on a second. I got to get the official word out there. Conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. All right.
Now we can start the conversation. Okay, we're good to go. All right.
Press the gas here, Dave.
Thank you, Marcus and Mac. So this Saturday, we're going to have our art walk, our Blairsville mural walk. That's the 30th. That's going to be behind East Market Family Dental. Starts at 10 a.m. So it's part of the Indiana County Walkworks. And I know we talked a little bit about it last time I was on. So we're going to walk through the 12 different murals. Also, maybe a couple extra treats. Blairsville's added some sculptures. So we might talk a little bit about the 3 or 4 sculptures that have recently been added.
Sculptures of?
Modern art, believe it or not. One by Mr. Goldfarb, right on the corner across from Ravella's. It's a rather interesting reflective type piece. There's a piece that we had acquired that used to be on the campus of Indiana, IUP.
Oh, okay.
So a couple extra area and some large cattails. I don't know if you've seen the large cattails.
Large cattails?
They just grew out of the ground by the Veterans Memorial Park.
How about that?
So we'll add a couple extra added art pieces, not only the 12 murals. So that's this Saturday. A couple other big things that are coming up in May. I know we talked a little bit about May 21st, our big food truck festival down in the Diamond. That's May 21st. Starts at 2 o'clock, runs till 8 o'clock. 13 different vendors. There will be libations from Noblestein, from Country Hammer Moonshine and Deep Creek Winery. Told Ya So is the big band we'll have there. So we'll have entertainment, have food. That benefits our Blairsville Parks and Recreation Department. So it's always a good time. Last year, if you remember, we had this thing called COVID. So we didn't have this thing called the Food Truck Festival.
Okay.
So we're bringing it back this year.
There you go. That's good.
That same day, I just want to mention real quickly, the Blairsville Area Little League will be doing a benefit for Max. That's the 21st. Max is a 4th grader from Salzburg Elementary School, and he was diagnosed with, I'm going to try to get this right, AML, acute myeloid leukemia, back on April 8th. He's at Children's Hospital now. This is a benefit. So they're having 5 games start at 10 a.m., noon, 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m. All the proceeds from the concession stands are going to go to help Max out. So
you said that's May 21st?
That's also May 21st. Come down, see some baseball, grab some hot dogs, grab some food, see some Told You So. So there's a lot going on May 21st. 28th, back at the rec center, we have the Powerhouse Teen Bench and Deadlift competition. It starts at 9 a.m. and goes throughout the day. Entry fee is $20 for bench press. If you can do the bench press and the deadlift, it's $35 for both. It's free to get in and spectate. Both those you can call 412-367-1971 to talk a little bit more about that.
What's your biggest bench? Yours personally?
I funny you asked that. I don't know. Tell you. I'll get back.
Well, you can find out that day.
I will. You know what? That'll bring them out, right? Watch
there you
me.
Go. Watch Dave give himself a hernia on that very day.
Indiana Regional Medical Center. So, I think I'll be more on the spectator.
There you go.
One other big spectator event, and maybe you might see me at this one. June 5th, we're bringing back live pro wrestling to Blairsville.
Live pro
wrestling at the Blairsville Community Center. That's at 3 p.m. It's free for kids under 12.
Oh, yeah.
So if you look like you're under 12, you get in for free. Last time, believe it or not, I went to the last one. It was a great time again, pre-COVID.
Did you get in free?
I did not. I did not. I bought tickets.
Okay.
Bought tickets. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't Couldn't get it for 12, under 12. But nonetheless, it's the Good Vibes Wrestling. It's coming back to Blairsville. It's a great time. Come on out if you're a wrestling fan. Great day to come out. If you're not a wrestling fan, it's a great day to come on and check out these guys, because it's some guys, some young women, and it's really a good time. So that's coming up in June. A couple other things. I did want to talk about our concert series. We've moved to June. We'll talk a little about that next month. We've got 10 bands booked right now for our Blairsville Amphitheater. They'll run from June until August. We do still have some open dates. So if you got a band, or if you're putting together a band by next month, let me give you a number: 724-459-8588. So those are free to the public. And all these events, I know they're Blairsville based, but they're not just for Blairsville. We want to bring in people from out the region. All of them. Food truck festival free. So there's no admittance to any of these events.
Are the concerts on a given night?
Yes, I'm sorry. Good question, Todd. They are on a Saturday night. So we've got. I won't rattle off all the dates, but they're on every Saturday starting in June. We will take a break for a Knotweed Festival. While they'll have other entertainment then, and they go from 5 to 7 at the Blairsville Amphitheater. They're all local bands. A lot of the some local favorites: Crawdad Joe, Jerry B. and the Bone Tones, the Pittsburgh Bel Airs, which were a big big hit last year. Crazy Cat Daddies, Juke House Bombers, the Eclectics, and the Boomers. So that's the 10. We're looking for a few more. We got a couple of open dates. Give Heidi a call down at Blairsville Community Development Authority to get you on board with that. I know we talked a little bit. Paddle Picnic still coming up. That's in June 11th. You can contact the chamber at 724-465-2511. So those are all the events. One of the things I did want to talk about. We also will be bringing back the farmers market. Okay. We're looking to bring that back. Hopefully May 15th, right after Mother's Day. If you are a vendor, give Candace Bollinger a call at 724-487-8430. That's also in that in the Diamond area down there in Blairsville. One thing I did want to kind of talk about today a little bit about is an ongoing project is the Murphy's Lot.
Yeah, people wondering about that.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we've heard anything.
It has been, so now's a good day to talk about it. Yeah. So Murphy Lot, we put together, I know we've talked about in the past, Murphy's Lot Visioning Project. So we are trying to make what was once the Murphy's building, before that the First National Bank of Blairsville, from a place into from a space into a place. A downtown park where we have amenities like benches. We're looking to put in what will hopefully be Indiana County's only public fountain in the middle of the park. We are currently raising money for that park. Opportunities range from $150,000 for your traditional brick paver, all the way up to $25,000 for naming rights. There's stuff like benches, there's gardens, there's pergolas that are going to be placed in there.
Now, originally it was you had to leave it as a green space for 7 years and then move forward from there with whatever you wanted to do with the lot.
Correct. Still have to leave.
So is this a permanent thing, or is this the 7 years and then we'll think of something different or better or improved upon?
This is interesting, Todd, because you're right. The way the grant was written, 7 years green space, we worked with the Department of Development here in Indiana, and we did a lot of surveys. And when we did the surveys came back and showed that they want to that the people of Blairsville and the region want to leave it as a green space. So there's that 7 years that sure stays green space, and then the people have spoken and said we want to continue to have a park in the downtown, which is nice because it's right in the middle of our downtown. You can sit in that park and see 4 of the murals without even walking, because they're all around that area. And we're hoping it's going to, right now we see people hanging out in it, but we want to make it more of a place to hang out. The interesting thing is, I'm going to give you a couple of places where you can go. You can actually go on to murphylotproject.org, which is kind of cool. So when you click on that, it'll give you opportunities on how you can donate, how you can do some memorial stuff. But there's also a really cool, that Earthcraft Landscaping put together for us, a really cool 3D model where you can virtually walk through the park and kind of check out, if you said, hey, I want to, donate for a bench or for a paver or for the fountain, you kind of get this idea of what it's going to look like.
So how do we get to see that?
If you go to murphylotproject.org, so it's all one big word, murphylotproject.org. We also have a Facebook page. So that gives you, that should take you there. You getting there?
I'm there.
All right. There should be a, looking over, I guess I'm looking in front of your shoulder.
How to make this vision a reality.
Yeah. So you've got all your, and there should be the 3D walkthrough that was put together by Earthcraft Landscaping, who we worked with.
Oh.
So it kind of gives you an idea of what we have vision and what the community has come to vision. It's stuff that, we're looking for not only people that live in Blairsville. There's a lot of people that have lived here and moved on. It's a great way. One of the things that's neat about it is in the middle of the park, actually traversing through the park, we want to put in what we'll call a history walk. And that will be, there you go. You can kind of see.
Yeah, you can walk right through.
You can see the history walk there. The history walk, the idea is to put in the smaller bricks where you'd be able to buy for the $150. And as you can see, there's a packet on there that kind of goes to the larger bricks. The history walk that will depict the history of Blairsville. So there'll be a couple of larger stones that can be sponsored by a company or individual. And then that'll kind of tell the history of from the Native Americans that once. There you go. You go, Todd. You're walking through the.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Look, and it's sunny. Look at that. It's always sunny at Murphy.
There's the depiction of the fountain.
Yeah, the depiction of the fountain, which is the pillar from the First National Bank of Blairsville.
Oh yeah.
So it is. So we're kind of repurposing a couple of items.
Nice.
And again, we're looking
nice.
for corporate sponsors, looking for individuals. So it's like I said, there's a lot of buy-in levels. From something is $150 for the brick, all the way up to $25,000 to get your name on the park.
murphylotproject.org. You can click through it and you can find things.
And you can see it right now. You're in the studio and walking through the actual lot.
Now, just a couple of seconds left, Dave.
Yep, sure.
Anything else you need to push out there?
That's it. I said I wanted to make sure we talked a little bit about the lot, talk about all the events. Again, you can check out the Facebook page. You can check out the BCDA Facebook page. If you have any questions, I'm going to throw my number out there also, 412-638-2335. More than happy to answer any questions. A lot of things going on. Hopefully, as we talk next month, a little bit more about the wrestling, the concert series.
All those things.
And hopefully we'll have the farmers market up and running in Blairsville. And hopefully we'll have Mike back if he comes back from vacation.
If Mike gets back. Thank you, David.
He's on vacation.
We appreciate it. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160.